In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how we can take a character from Fuse that we've created and brought into Unreal, take him out into Substance Painter and add some custom textures and decals to him. So to do this, we're going to crack open Substance Painter. We're going to go to File, New, and we want to grab our model here. So I'm going to hit Select and just use the Fuse model.fpx, and I want to add in the texture maps as well, such as our normal map and all that. So I'm going to hit Add, and I'm just going to do it with the jacket for now. So I'm going to open up the texture folder and look for the top, and I'm going to grab the normal, and I'm going to grab the diffuse, and I'm not going to grab the specular just yet. I'm just going to grab normal and diffuse. Hit open and hit OK. Now this is where we can switch between painting on the hat, the skin, the jacket, and the trousers and all that. But there's a problem with the FBX files. We can only choose matte, the body matte, and the body matte eyelashes, and then the default material, which is all collapsed onto one. So we can't really use this FBX model. What I like to do is go back to Fuse quickly and just go to File, and then do an export model as OBJ, and then just hit OK. And then choose the folder that we're looking for. So mine is under Mixamo, and then Fuse Model 1, and then I'll just create a new folder here for OBJ. Let me just call this Fuse Model. So that'll just export. And then I'll come back into Substance Painter, do the same process with File, New. Let's do Select, and let's go to Fuse Model 1. Let's go to the OBJ folder, Fuse Model, and grab the OBJ. And then we can still grab those same textures as well. So I'm going to just grab the top normal and the top diffuse. So now we've got the character in again, and we can see that we now have all these separated channels here. So we have top, and we select that, and we can see it's just the top UV map, and with the shoes and the bottom and all that. So it's really good now. So we can just select the top and start painting straight onto it. So you need to make sure if you want to paint the trousers, you can't just left click and paint on them. You need to select the correct UV map first. So you select bottom for that. So let's grab the we want the jacket to pretty much look the same, but then just add some more minor details onto it. What I can do is select the top, and then on the top just here we'll scroll down. We're going to add the normal map to it. We're just going to grab this normal map under the textures tab here, click and drag, and just drop it on there, and now we can see all those normal details. Sadly we can't do the same with the diffuse just yet, but what we can do is just add in a new fill layer, and then the base color is just going to be this texture. So we just click and drag and drop it straight on there, and now we have it back to that. And we can play with the roughness and all that if we want to there. So what we can do now is add in a paint layer, and then we could add dirt straight onto this jacket just to really rough it up a bit. So I can just select the dirt here, and I like to grab the uniform black dirt as well, and just start painting straight onto it. And you can change all the color down here for that. I can make it a bit more brown and stand out a bit more. So there's many things you can do, and you can also use the particle brushes on any model with this, so you could rain those particles straight on there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just quickly export that out. I mean, you can do whatever you want with the skin. You could go into the skin, start painting on scars and all that. But with this, I'm just going to show you how to quickly bring it back into Unreal. So we're just going to go up to File, and we're going to go to Export All Channels. I've just worked on the top, so I'm just going to deselect all this because there's no point in exporting these. And we want to change the config to Unreal Engine 4, and it'll just give us the textures we need. And then I just need to make sure I export this to the correct place. So I'm just going to go to well, I'll leave it there, Substance Painter Export, and just throw that in there, and just hit OK. And we'll go back to Unreal now. So we now want to drag the texture into here and apply it to the character. So in your folder where you exported the two, I'm just going to grab the base color, but if you do more detail you might want to grab the normal map and that, but I've just added in some basic dirt, so I'm just going to grab that, chuck it straight in here, and then open up my top map, and then select the top base color which I just brought in, and then come back to the top map, hold T and left click, and we can just shove that straight into the base color now, and it will update with the dirt. So let's just hit apply and come back to the character, and you can now see we have our custom texture applied. So thanks for checking this tutorial out. You should now be able to take your own custom models from Fuse, take them into Substance Painter and paint all the details on that you want to do, and then bring it back into Unreal.